we've got a coffee machine. This is the Lor Barista. Well, this is my daughter's one, obviously, but this has been leaking, and she was on the verge of throwing it away. There doesn't seem to be anything on YouTube about how to repair this or how to take it apart anyway. That's what I wanted to do. So let me show you what I've done to actually cure the leak and show you where it was leaking from. Right, do you want to just explain to me where it was coming out from?
Yeah, so when you put a pod in and press the button,
right,
you was getting a pooling of water here.
In the tray,
and
okay.
Then when you took it out, you could see it actually all coming from
So the
here.
water was actually running from up here somewhere, folks?
Yeah, and a small amount was coming out where it should.
Where out of the spout. So
yeah.
Most of it was evacuating out of there. Right, now I couldn't work out how to take this apart, but what I have noticed, or what I did see, was that if you open the actual unit up, we're going to need to just take it back over into the light so we can see them, Tracy. This is the actual arm that pushes the coffee pod. Now, if you look in there, you'll see, let me try and zoom in for you. Can you see that checkered thing in there? Now, when we looked at our one, this had all little black dots in between. Can you see there, look? In between them raised bits, all little black dots. So them little black dots is holes, and they was all plugged up. So the first thing I done was to get a toothbrush, and I give water on it, and then just give it a good scrub, and most of them come off. And then what I did, I tried using different picks. Now this is a pick for like a dentistry pick. You can get these on eBay, and I couldn't get these in because this was just slightly too big for the holes. So we managed to find a small set of tweezers which we've actually butchered. They've got a lot finer end on them. All I've done was bend it to like that, and then now I was able to go in there, and basically in between them, you can, if you feel your way through, you'll feel the little holes, and then just push it in and then pull it out and go all the way along in between all them holes there on each row. There's not too many there, and that should cure your problem. Now don't forget, we've actually done this already, but I just want to show you. We're going to run clean hot water through it now and see if it's still leaking. We've already done it. I'll show you what was in the cup. Now I don't know if you can see, there's actually remnants in there, but we've actually tipped this away once already, and we run it for a second time. So we're just going to put that in there again. If this has worked, we shouldn't get any water pooling down here. So let's put that cup under there. We don't want to pod in it, just put it down and hit it. I'm going to use the large cup setting, and that will run hot water through and clean out the rest of the residue that was in them little blocked holes. So let's have a little look. Yeah, and even there you can see there's a bit more that's come out of there. There we go. And so far,
so good. There's
no residue in this little tray here. And every time you put that on recently, it weren't filling the cup up, was it?
No.
And it was just pooling here from the inside behind that chamber there.
Yeah, and then when you took that out, there was a lot of water there.
There you go. And let's just have a look in there. That's it. So basically, save yourself a lot of money and hassle by throwing one of these away because it's all leaking inside and you struggle. I can't find any instructions online on how to take this apart, but that will work on virtually every coffee machine with them little perforations that use these type of pods. Don't matter the shape of them. If you've got one of them and it's all leaking down from the front of the machine, inside here, all in there, have a little go yourself. Get yourself a little set of tweezers. Or any fine wire. You could probably even use a pin if you can get a pin in there. I'm not sure. These are just nice and handy because they've got quite a long arm on them and they're easily bent. They're only a cheap pair, probably 60 pence if you get something like that. And then that's your little way without taking it apart, Tracy. I've looked on YouTube. I can't find anything that actually shows you how to do it in situ. I've seen one video where you take it all apart. I don't know how to take this apart, and I don't want to break it because it's not my machine. So, and there's no information on taking them apart. So there you go. That's a little quick hack for you there. If your coffee machine is leaking from the front, there you go, folks. Hope you've enjoyed that one. We'll see you in the next video, and until then, bye for now.